everybody, we're back once again with another snooze review, and today we are going to be reviewing another Odens product, believe it or not. Odens Cold White Dry. Look at that. Now you'll notice that this lid has a lot of the same hallmark that the Double Mint did, red on white, which is also an awesome fucking color scheme on this. The sword, the spirit animals on this are in kind of a silver tone. It makes it a little bit difficult to see, but not too bad. I can't talk today, sorry. Okay, we're starting off with the barcode. Come around here, Odens Cold Dry. And then another caution, it can blow your mind, but this time in black. Odens Cold Dry and barcode. It's time. Let's crack the can. Oh my God, I love that sound. I love it. All right, so this here, once again, okay, this one is listed at what I believe I remember to be 24 or 25 to 1. It'll have a pretty decent kick to it, you know, real nice hit. Now, this is the portion before it's fluffed. See the nice little portion material there? Really nice, actually. Super easy to fluff up. Boom, baby. There you go. So see, it's super easy to fluff these up. Portion material is really soft. I mean, super soft in the fingers. Let's give it a whiff, which I can already smell it. In a lot of ways, this scent is very, very reminiscent of Siberia. It's got a lot of that Siberia style mint slash spearmint slash something other mint that's all like emanating from this. You can just barely smell the tobacco in the background, but it's really way in the background when it comes to scent in this. So the mint mixture, I guess, kind of takes the foreground in the scent, and it is a strong scent. I mean, I can easily smell it right there. I'm gonna use the one that we just fluffed up. I'm gonna hammer up with me, guys. Let me know what you're dropping down in the comments. You know, normally with white dries, you don't get a lot of flavor from the outset, okay? And this, I'm actually getting flavors right away. So I gotta run into town real quick. I gotta go to the hardware store, pick up some 3-inch screws, because I done ran out and I got a tiny little bit of framing here to do. I'm gonna go in, do that, and I'll come back and we'll do the full review of Odens Cold White Dry, baby! Yeah! All right, everybody, I'm back. It's actually been about 40 minutes. It took me a little bit longer in town than I thought it would, so Odens Extreme Cold Dry. First of all, the thing that you immediately notice when you throw this stuff in the lip is that this portion material is really nice. It's super soft. You know, it's not rough on the lip. It doesn't feel, you know, every once in a while you get one that just, it starts feeling crusty after it's been in there for a little while. This one doesn't, and it doesn't start feeling slimy either. Both of which are real downfalls in my personal experiences. Even though it's been in there for 40 minutes, it's not feeling any different than when I first put it in. The portion material is choice, man. Now, the flavor of this stuff, pretty much a toned down version of Siberia. It's got mint and spearmint all just slamming right in the foreground, right? I mean, just, it's not real subtle either. I mean, it's there. You know, you can get a little bit of a taste of the tobacco in the background, but it's quite a ways back, you know, and it does not take any kind of center stage with this particular snooze. This is really like spearminty forward in the flavor department. The tobacco is way in the background. There's just a slight hint of pepper. The spearmint might cover it up, but I don't taste any salt in this at all. So it's just that tobacco and pepper in the way in the background, and then that spearmint mint mixture up in the foreground. Now, in terms of lastability on this, like I said, this has been 40 minutes in my lip here. The flavor is nowhere near even toning down yet, and the nicotine is still hitting pretty strong. Now, I have had quite a few cans of this so far in this order. These tend to last me close to an hour and a half per portion. The flavor starts toning down about hour and 20 minutes or so, and the nicotine starts toning down about the same rate as the flavor. Once I hit about the hour and a half mark, I generally pop it out. It lasts me a good while after that. So It really fits the bill when it comes to the flavor lastability and the nick lastability. Now, the nick, when it comes up, it peaks at right about the 10-minute mark and just plateaus and stays there until you reach that hour and 15, hour and 20-minute mark, and then it starts to kind of taper off for about another 10 minutes. So lastability, choice. I mean, it hits you really nice. It's not harsh at all. Now, what I have done, just to kind of let you know, is I had heard that this stuff was pretty hard, you know, pretty harsh. And if you're not used to it, it starts really burning inside the lip. That is a possibility. Now, what I did was I purposely went down on regular strength, so 8-to-1 ratio snus for about 4 days in preparation for doing this. So when I first threw it in, after about 5 to 6 minutes, I started getting just a tiny little bit of a burn, but more like a pulsing ache inside the lip right there. So it's very likely that if you're not used to stronger snus, this will give you a burn. Don't worry, the burn is really nice. And after the first couple, you really come to enjoy it. Kind of take it with a grain of salt. It's really nice. I love the burn myself. I don't know, there's just something satisfying about it that I really can't pin down. But no, I'm not a masochist, guys. Come on, chill out. The catch lid on this is not like the double mint. It's a straight up regular catch lid that you remove the top, but it's still that super shallow, super narrow catch lid. So that part is unfortunate about this. You know me, I like the larger catch lids. I don't like these narrow things. So that kind of takes a point off of it in my estimation. If I'm gonna rate this, I would say I'm gonna rate this at a good, solid 4. Okay, it's not top of the line by any means. If you incorporate into it what you get for the value of your money, okay, this is another Odens product, still somewhere in the general neighborhood of about $269, $289, something like that per can, plus whatever the shipping is. But for that price, this is actually a good quality snus. It's not, you know, even though it's cheap to purchase, just like the double mint, it might be cheap to purchase, but it does not feel like a cheap snus, nor does it taste like a cheap snus. By all means, give Odens Cold Dry a try, because this is some really nice stuff. I'll be honest with you. But definitely get 3 or 4 cans of this on your first order. Don't even bother with just one. Get 3 or 4 cans, give it a test drive, find out how you like it, because this is some nice stuff. Remember, acts of random kindness every single day, guys. Take care, y'all. Peace. I'm out.